Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Really, seriously, I hope you have a good one. For us here in South Florida, it's a rainy day today and tomorrow. And I just took my eye drops and I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye. I made some McAfee. Let's try it out. Cowboy style. What are you yelling for? You got your mic on. Yeah, I'm wearing the mic the best I can from now on. And I'm recording in 720 or 1080. Yeah, I really got something in my eye. So, praise Lord. Praise the Lord. I found the receipt in the trash to that awful steak I had yesterday. One of you commented that it looked like it was a little too lean. Definitely. There's no questioning that. But man, I had a ribeye from them. You know, I keep talking about it about a month ago or within the month. It was the best steak I ever ate in my life. And I bought one the other day. It wasn't a bone-in. It was all right. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was all right. You know, it was definitely edible. But yesterday, I found that receipt. I'm going back to Publix. I'm getting my 17 back. Guess what? It was $11 off per pound. And that steak would have cost me, you know, a lot more money. That's just ridiculous. I'll tell you what's not ridiculous, though, is how this McAfee tastes. This is good coffee right here. In fact, folks, that's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. And I'm going to prove that. I'm going to visit the top five coffee houses. I think I'm going to go to this new one called Scooters. And shout out to Hilton Tom. He went to one, and I'm not going to do what he did based on his review, but I do want to go there for a regular coffee. He got a coffee with a shot, you know, of espresso in it. At Starbucks, I think they call that a shot in the dark. So if you get a black coffee with a shot of espresso, he said he was so wired, and I don't like that feeling. I get wired, I get hopped up enough. Oh, that's slurpable. That's good coffee. So, Mother's Day today, what are you going to do? You know, it's such a big day compared to Father's Day. I know that some people esteem their fathers even higher than their mothers, but moms brought us into the world. Moms raised us. Those moms out there deserve this day. And so if you're a mother, I mean, may the Lord bless you richly. You deserve everything for putting up with us kids. No question about it. Dads do a lot too. Dads are important. I'm not trying to diminish. You know, it takes two. But moms have got a special place, don't they? I think so. So I made 1 cup of coffee. 1 cup, 1 bottle of water, 1 scoop of coffee, cowboy coffee. And it's the best cup of coffee I've drank in my life. But I might get in my car here when we get through with this video, all hopped up and go to Scooters. So I'm going to try McDonald's, Scooters, Badass Coffee. I don't know if I'm going to put in Dunkin' Donuts. I know I'm not going to put in Starbucks, or I can tell you, it wouldn't even rank. Dunkin' Donuts, I used to go all the time. But I used to drink it with cream and sugar or something there. I used to get a lot of iced coffees from there. But if I can find another, like coffee house, you know, what do they call that? Not a bistro, but a B something where they sell coffee. Oh, that place down there in Sarasota, if I can get down there, near the hospital at Morton's. Yeah, I think it's Morton's. Yeah, Morton's Gourmet Market. They've got watch those treats in there, man. They got some dangerous baked goods in there. Seems like I saw another, when I was out in Bullhead City, human bean, and they give you the little juju beans. That was awesome coffee. The human bean. Now, why don't they have them nationwide? What a name. And all it was like a little drive-through coffee place. I don't even think they offered anything but coffee. So how could they not just explode that business? I'd love to see one come here. The human bean. I'm not really excited about finding the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life and knowing I got to pay $3.50 or $4 for when you can get the McDonald's for 85 cents or 99 cents with a coupon. Better yet, I don't know what it costs per cup, but almost for free to make it at home, right? There's something about going out for a coffee, though. But I definitely got to have my own first thing in the morning. I was watching a video last night. You guys said you know him. Kind of an odd-looking fellow with a big nose and glasses, about that big around. Talks about dieting, losing fat, and going on the water diet only, and keto. He's a keto guy. And what was he talking about last night? I was listening to one of his videos. So, it was about eating eggs, how 4 eggs a day for 30 days change your life. It's like that video I watched where 3 days drinking water only. You go into all these different modes, it just change your life. You're going to feel exuberant. I keep rubbing my eye because I feel like I got an eyelash in there. My back is hurting this morning too. And guess what it's from? Just walking. This 10,000 steps a day, I'm not walking on an incline. I didn't do anything but just walk. And I'm not speed walking. It's hot in here. This shirt's hot. I bought this shirt online. It was kind of a heavy cotton. It's not a dry fit. I kind of live in dry fits here in Florida because they wick. This would be something you could want to wear in the north, warm. Turn my AC on. Look, it's on. It didn't even come on. I put it down to 72. Oh, God, my back. Let's see what's going on out there in the world. Let me look out here. Oh, man. You want to see this? You want to go out there? I can put my shoes on. And they put furniture out there, their TVs. I mean, they really get into being outside a lot. Well, those days are over. Nobody's going to be out there now. They say in another 4 or 5 days when the sun comes back, we're going to be in the 90s. And think about it. It's getting to be late June, May, and when June, July, and August, those are the dog days. That's when I got to get out of here. Now, I'm planning on something. I really am, and something very quick, very soon. However, I don't want to mention it because if I don't do it, or at the time I say I'm going to do it, I don't want to be ridiculed. But I am thinking about it. I'm always thinking about it. And what's kept me from doing a lot this year, I've never in my life been delay of game because of these dang health things. It's either go get your eye operated on or waiting for teeth to come in and go back for more teeth. And now, hell, I don't know. I might need a root canal in this one tooth. Yesterday it had sensitivity to cold. And it's not bothering me right now because I took 4 Advil for my back this morning. So all my pain is subsiding. I'm supposed to be on the ice right now, doctor's orders. And I'm not doing it, but I really will. I'll get a 1-gallon Ziploc bag, and I've got a bag of ice, and I'll ice my back. But I want to go somewhere, and I'll go ahead and just tell you, I want to go somewhere with the camper. And if I don't take the camper, I'm going somewhere. I want to go. So need to go somewhere and have some fun. need to live my life. My life has been, it's been good. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful, but I'm so tired of staying here this long. I live in an RV. It's meant to go. It's not a Class B or Class A, but it's a pull behind. And what's really funny, when you drive around my park here and you look at all these other fifth wheels and stuff, I've mentioned this before, you know, they look like big campers. And then you come around the corner and you look at mine, and it's like, what the hell? That ain't much bigger than that wolf pup. I mean, it really does look tiny in comparison. It's not, and it definitely feels bigger inside than it looks like outside. It has to be because of these two big slides, the living room and the bedroom, that are about 4 feet out. And other than the restroom right here, it's pretty much the whole side of the camper comes out. So you just have this, and the light colors. If you had that dark brown, oh, I could have never lived in this thing. But everything is beautiful in here. I think it's time to go get a Scooter's coffee. Who's out there driving around? It's like I heard so much traffic this morning. It's Sunday, and yet maybe people are taking their moms or whatever to breakfast, but I hear a car right now. Well, let's go outside and take a look at the gloom. You know, I'll put you on this thing here, and we'll end this video, and then we'll do something else, even if it's wrong. All right, let's go out here. Hopefully it's not raining. Take a look-see. Oh, guess it hasn't rained in a while. It's dry. Oh, it feels humid. I did turn the awning light out already. And I've got my, I'm not going to leave those on during the day. I was thinking about it. The guy over here does it. But I'm going to go ahead and turn these off. They're quite visible right now because of how gloomy it is out here. Look at that. It's just a little camper in comparison to, isn't it funny that titanium, what's that called, titanium? It's a big, I don't think it says titanium. What does it say? What does it say? I can't even read it. Anyway, it's the same color scheme as mine, but that's a triple axle fifth wheel. These are all stored right down through here. Anyway, let's turn this light out. Unplug my, that's going to catch a lot of water there, so I'll put this, I'll just lay it right here. That'll keep it dry maybe. Look at the bugs. They like to light on this light, and it looks like I've been traveling. This is weird. Look at that. It looks like they were splattered on there. They just died, and I got to wipe that off. We got a little brush here. I'm going to take care of that a little bit later. I'm sure you will. Look at it. It rained all over the queue. I bought a cover. I told you I took it back because it wouldn't cinch up. And I was thinking about getting a cover that goes all the way down, that drapes all the way down. But because I've got everything all cabled up, it's not going to be able to go past that. So I'll have to go back and find another elasticy one that will stretch over that. That's what I want. I'll go to Walmart and take a look. There's the crusher. Crushing it. Nice and watertight here with the tonneau. Good looking camper on camera. Anybody says, boy, that thing shined up nice when I put that machine on it. That thing is looking good. I love those colors. CC Rider. I was jamming to Metallica, kind of a new era of music that I've been listening to lately. Yes, a metal band. I'm 66 years old and I'm listening to metal. Hang on. One of our one of the subscribers in the community is a big time metalhead, and we got to talking, and he was telling me that Metallica, their first 4 albums, are really like in the 80s, their most popular, and they are. I don't care what music you've listened to in your life, I'm sure some of their songs you have heard because they get millions and millions of views. But you got to be in the mood for it, that's for sure. And it's an eclectic, the music, the songs, they change. They're like all long versions. The way it starts out is not the way it's going to be a minute later or 4 minutes later. It's, you got to understand it. And I'm going through the learning curve, but I've come to like it pretty good. I got 2 or 3 favorites. Some of it just is the same head banging, like, wow, I'm not that metal. But let me get over to Scooters, man, and put some Metallica on to wake me up, maybe. So, happy Mother's Day again to all you mothers. Love all of you. Crush it.